Well, the arena is now lit again for the Junior Warrant Winner of the Year final. Let me explain. The Junior Warrant is an award which a dog can achieve through winning certain awards at open and championship shows when the dog is between 6 and 18 months of age. A Junior Warrant enables a dog to gain a stud book number which qualifies that dog for Crufts for life. Fantastic, isn't it? And the Junior Warrant, JW, in the dog's registered name. The dogs that are taking part today have all qualified as a series of qualifying heats, and from each heat 5 dogs and a reserve were selected for the semi-final at Discover Dogs, from which the 10 finalists tonight were selected. Now we're just waiting for the announcement of the judge who will be brought into the ring. Today the judge is Miss Annette Oliver.
To qualify for this grand final at Crufts, the Junior Warrant winners, they don't just come here, they have to compete in open show heats across the country.
The audience here in the ring being told how the dogs have qualified, basically telling them what I've just told you. We have 10 finalists.
At these semi-finals, there were 2 judges and 2 rings. Ronnie Irvin and Paul Harding were our judges on that day, and it was their job to choose just 5 finalists from each of their rings, and that gives us our 10 qualifiers for tonight's grand final at Crufts. So before we see these junior all-stars who worked so hard to get here, it gives me enormous pleasure to introduce your judge for the competition. She's a good friend of mine and my co-commentator here at Crufts, Annette Oliver, escorted into the ring by Gerald King, chair of the Crufts committee.
So Gerald King is now coming out into the arena with his judge, Miss Annette Oliver. Gerald King, of course, is the chairman of the Crufts committee and has been for several years. And Annette Oliver there looking as bright as she always does, always got that nice quizzical sort of smile on her face. She'll be looking forward to this. And a good deserved round of applause as our contestants wait at the entrance to the arena. So first of all we see the Alaskan Malamute and the Borzoi.
And the Irish Wolfhound.
Another large dog here, the Irish Wolfhound. The Norwegian Boo Hunt and the Airedale. The Case Hond, the Lhasa Apso, miniature Schnauzer coming in there. And we have 2 pugs coming up, bringing up the rear. There's the first. And here is the second. Those are our 10 finalists. This is a great moment for them all. They've qualified for the Junior Warrant. This is the final of the year. These dogs have been competing all year in a whole series of different events. Gone through several competitions to be selected to get here tonight. This is a big moment for all these handlers. It may be the only time they ever get into this arena. Some of them we may see as they get older, as the dogs get older, we may see them later on. You never know. Well, this is the Alaskan Malamute. It's called Freddie, this one. And Annette having a good look along the line. Varying shapes and sizes. There's a Norwegian Boo Hunt and the biggest of the terriers, the Airedale. The Case Hond. Lhasa Apso, miniature Schnauzer, and these 2 little pugs not looking at each other. Look at that. Look like bookends, certainly. So the first dog that Annette is going to take a look at. This is called Siskara, the Spy Who Loved Me, Junior Warrant. It's an Alaskan Malamute. I think this has been handled by Lauren Dolan out there in the ring. This is a dog that loves cuddling up on the Sunday afternoon sofa. That's why he's got the name, because Linda likes watching the James Bond films on television on a Sunday afternoon, and the Malamute joins her. He enjoys being groomed, this dog. And the second of the finalists is the Borzoi. This is a 2-year-old dog called Cherny. I think that starts with a T, that Cherny. But anyway, it's a champion Chernigo Kalino at Stubby Junior Warrant. Show champion. Comes from Bake up in Lancashire. This one. Not sure which of the 3 owners is actually handling out there. I think it might be Mrs. Elizabeth Dawson, but said that we've owned the Borzoi for over 30 years. Not this one, of course. Breeding occasional litters for the next generation. Now, for the first time in 2012, they imported a dog. Nigel Dawson, one of the 3 co-owners there, had lost his passport, so he never saw the dog until it actually arrived here 3 months after it was chosen. It's become a wonderful part of their family. Very spectacular dog, the Borzoi, very distinctive movement over the ground. Look at that. It's about the biggest dog we could possibly see here, the Irish Wolfhound. This is a bitch, it's 15 months old, it's called DD. Its kennel name is Heidi Beck Imperial Dream Junior Warrant. They say Dee Dee is a loving, gentle dog to all that knows her. She loves to go on the beach and roll around and eat anything, whether it's dead or rotting or not. No, we all know dogs like that, don't we? Get out there on the beach and pick up anything. Beautiful movement of the Irish Wolfhound. Nearly died out, of course, in Ireland years ago because there weren't any more wolves there for them to hunt. The Irish Wolfhound, spectacular. We'll see more of the hounds here tomorrow. That's the hound group tomorrow. Just 15 months old, that big girl. Much smaller now. This is the Norwegian Boo Hunt. He's a 2-year-old dog called Mo. Qualified through for the Junior Warrant final at Leicester City. Named Mo actually after Mo Farah, because he was born on the opening night of the London Olympics. And this dog, they lovely long name, is it? Arnscroft Dynamo Farah of Coromandel. My word, I wouldn't have liked to have made all that up. Well, this year Mo completed in the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge. That was a run of 24 miles, 3 mountains, and he was still pulling at the end. First Boo Hunt for the family, Jenny Shora Wheeler, Isaac Wheeler, and Mrs. Kirsty Gillies. This is probably Jenny's last time of showing the dog because her son Isaac, she says, is better than she is at showing them. So there's our Norwegian Boo Hunt. Magnificent Airedale Terrier, the largest of the terriers. This is champion Mulberry Reletta Junior Warrant and Show champion, known as Santi. I'm not sure whether that's Mr. Fernandez or Mr. Purnell. The long name, as I just said, was champion Mulberry Reletta. Whichever handler that is out there, and I'm not sure which of the 2 it is, he says, I can be a bit dopey and am known for actually forgetting to take the dog to shows, and goes back to collect the dog, who looks at him as if to say, what do I have to put up with? I can see it. Airedales have that look about them, saying, oh dear me, what are we going to do next? They claim that Santi can be a little bit of a princess in attitude, and when she wants to do something, she does it. Magnificent, and to get the coat looking like that takes a lot of work, I can tell you. Here we have the case on. This is a 20-month-old bitch called Bubbles. I'm not sure if she got a name because she blows bubbles in her drinking water, but I'm told that she does. Lovely name, isn't it? Bubblicious. Amikir's Bubblicious.
vitality.
Dawn Gregory handling there. She says that this dog really brightens up everyone's day when she meets people. She loves water, and as I said, blows bubbles in her own water bowl. Apparently her favourite trick is to jump into the fish pond because she likes the muddy puddles and all that, so that she can come into the house and then play with the shower. Each to his own, or in this case, to her own. Now we come to a table dog, the smaller dogs, so that Judge doesn't have to get down on her knees. The dog is put onto a table, and the Lhasa Apso is a table dog, 2 years old. This is Alfie. Fern Glass, simply wonderful junior warrant at Claymere. There you go. Alfie enjoys his food, I'm told. Well, lots of these smaller dogs do. I've got a couple at home that don't, but there we go. Enjoys wandering out in the garden and settling under the bushes there. Usually when it's just been bathed, so he comes in and has to be bathed again. Loving and affectionate. What he likes best, though, apparently, are cuddles with his human mum. 2 years old now. And also on the table, the miniature Schnauzer. 2-year-old dog called Walter. Ermsey swings the mood. Apparently, Ermsey, or rather Walter, is his pet name. He has a thing for shoelaces. He likes to open the latch on the cupboard door with his claws and then pulls the shoes out and chews the laces. And occasionally he'll bury the shoes in the garden. Not exactly what you want, is it? Bred by Mr. Leslie Myers, one of the 3 co-owners. Mr. and Mrs. Hale, I think it might be Miss Myers, was actually showing him out there in the ring. That's Walter. A miniature Schnauzer, very distinctive, wonderful movement they have, very steady. From the toy group now we have the first of 2 pugs. This is of course a little bitch. This is known as Penelope. Apparently there's never a dull moment with Penelope around, and she makes Alice Carding, her owner, laugh every day. Well, that's really wonderful. I think toy dogs do tend to do that. They just make you smile all the time, don't they? She thinks she's a big dog. Her 2 best friends are a Leonberger and the Samoyed. You don't get them much bigger than a Leonberger. They are pretty large. And pugs are pretty small. Penelope's party trick is to spin round in circles whilst barking, trying to chase her tail. But as they keep that tail so close, you'll never catch it. She barks at dogs on television and sings along to Adele's songs. I wonder if it's a song of approval she's giving. And we have another pug now. This is a dog. He's 22 months old. This is Ben.
He's just over 2 years old. Qualified for the semi-finals at Plymouth under my good self. Ronnie Irving endorsed my opinion that his other dog, sending him through.
This is a typical cheeky pug. You can see that on the table there. And that's quite enjoying it, actually. Look at that little tail. It's got a wag going there. He thinks he owns Mrs. Solomon there, who's handling. He loves his pug lady friends as well. Lives with 4 pug bitches. Ben's ideal day out is to go to the beach in Cornwall, where he loves to run and just generally go crazy there, and he enjoys a swim too. Bright as a button. So there's our 10 qualifiers, and Annette is now going to have to pick her winner. I don't think she'll move them again, but I think she'll take another look along the line.
So that completes it. Let's first look at the grand finalists in this year's Kennel Club Junior Warrant competition here at Crufts.
There's his full name, Wenderpen Benjamin Button.
It's 6-4 in favour of the boys. Hound pastoral working, terrier toy.
Well, it's a lovely collection of dogs out there in this junior warrant competition. And Annette Oliver will now walk the line, take another look. She'd probably got a pretty good idea where she's going with them. Oh, she's going to move them again. I think she's going to move them all. They're all going to go around the ring by the look of it, which is nice. Virtually in descending size, but not quite. So there we have the Malamute and the Borzoi, followed up by the Irish Wolfhound, the Norwegian Boo Hunt, Giant Airedale Terrier, Case Hond, nice quiet Case Hond, not barking, they bark a lot. Lhasa Apso, the miniature Schnauzer, and those 2 little pugs. First of all the bitch, and secondly the little dog.
Bringing up the rear, really showing themselves off. The 2 pugs, champion Teaseltail lady Penelope at Lilac Ridge, bringing up the rear, champion Wenderpen Benjamin Button.
What could be nicer than to be the judge of a group like this when you've got a collection of dogs coming into the ring as smart and as beautifully turned out as these in its Junior Warrant of the Year final.
So before Annette makes her decision, put your hands together one more time for these 10 superb.
The boards are coming out. We'll only have a first and a reserve here. So first place and second only. And this is just like having a major group with a short list of 10. And taking another last look, making sure she doesn't want to make any mistakes here. She's going to go right the way down the line again. Yes, I think she is. Now the Airedale's wagging a very happy tail there, loving it. What a great arena for these young dogs. The oldest dog out there is 2 years, and of course the qualification was a maximum of 18 months, so they qualified a little while ago now, but it's coming. This junior warrant, a wonderful achievement to have, qualified for life for coming to Crufts. Well, we've got the whole range, haven't we? We've got little pugs, we've got the giant Irish Wolfhound, rangy Borzoi. Where will she go? The winner of this junior warrant. It's the Norwegian. Oh, it's the Airedale. I thought she was going over to the Boo Hunt. Well, that dog wagging its tail all the time there. It's a bitch, 2 years old. Santi, she's called. And it's one of the pugs. It's the female. So Santi was the winner there, the Airedale Terrier, and the little pug bitch.
This is Susan Strong, wife of the president of the American Kennel Club, into the ring to present
and Penelope, the little pug, takes the second place. But Santi is the winner, that Airedale Terrier. And as I said, to get these dogs looking like that, that coat doesn't just happen on its own. It takes a lot of stripping out to get it looking so fine. Dennis, the presenter, is Mrs. Susan Sprung, who's the wife of Dennis Sprung, chairman of the American Kennel Club, escorted into the arena by Gerald King, the Crufts chairman. And there Susan Sprung presents the award to either Mr. Fernandez or Mr. Purnell, and I don't know which it is of the two, one of the two owners of Santi, the Airedale Terrier.